Okay, just getting ready to watch Tony Bellew versus David Haye. What do I make of this fight? This is two. This is the rematch, by the way. What do I make of this fight? I think I'm going to come at this fight at a different angle. And I want to talk about time and age. Aging is a weird thing because in many ways, if you're keeping healthy when you're older, you can actually feel better than when you're younger. Not just mentally, but physically, you feel better. However, that doesn't mean that you are actually in better shape. And I think that's where David Haye is at the moment. I think physically he genuinely feels better. Um, However, I think that's age playing tricks on him. I think actually he probably isn't in as good a boxing shape as he was in the past. And maybe part of him acknowledges that. Um, and maybe part of him thinks even me at 90% could still be a top heavyweight contender. You know, he probably looks at people like Joshua and Wilder and sees the holes in their game and thinks about the speed that he has or had in his prime and thinks he could probably exploit that. And he probably looks at Tony Bellew and genuinely thinks this guy's not in my league. In my day, I'd have had him over. However, I think there's a couple of things that Haye needs to worry about. One is his body breaking down again. And that's one thing that happens with age, is that as good as you're feeling, um, you know, you try and up the ante a little, and then all of a sudden the back tweaks, or you got the shoulder goes, or in his case the Achilles goes, and that's just part and parcel of aging. And on top of that, even though you feel better, I don't think he's gonna have the sharpness that was really, really key to his game. You know, the thing that really made Haye stand out was one, he was really very, very elusive as a fighter, and two, he was a sharpshooter. He could like hit you from the other side of the ring, wham, with punches you didn't see coming, and hurt you with power. Um, and I haven't seen that David Haye in a long, long, long time. And on this comeback, you know, his first two fights, it wasn't there. Bellew, which was probably his first real fight in a while, it wasn't there. And again, he probably was over trying. And so now you come to the rematch, and you really have to question: has he still got it? And, you know, part of me really, really hopes he has. Now, part of me wants him to win, not because I've got anything against Bellew, but I just think the heavyweight division with an on-fire David Haye, it just adds such a bit of spice, you know, an intrigue. You know, what could a prime David Haye do against a Deontay Wilder or an anti-Joshua? You know, could they cope with his movement, with his speed, with his power, with his ability to set traps, with his ability to take advantage of holes? You know, you look at the issues he had with Vladimir, because Vladimir was ultra cautious and used his size in a really intelligent way. Would Joshua be able to do that? Would Wilder be able to do that? And part of me really, really wants those questions answered. But another part of me just knows or just senses that this might be David Haye's last fight. You know, I remember kind of midway through his career, he was adamant, I'm not going to box beyond the age of 30. And it all seemed to make sense because you looked at his skill set and you thought, wow, man, this is like a Porsche or a Ferrari. Or better still, a Formula One car. You know, he thought as fast as it goes and as slick as it is, you know, could he still be going past 30? But he chose to fight on. probably seeing the opportunities that are there and seeing the landscape and thinking, you know what, now Vlad's out of the way, I've got a chance. But I think in reality, he probably isn't the fighter that he was. So, David, wish you good luck, mate. Unfortunately, I think Bellew's going to take this, but who knows? Let's watch and see. Hopefully, I'm wrong, but I suspect I'm going to be right on this one.